Hello, hello. Yeah, I just check. Yeah, yeah. Can you check if the? Yes, right. That you can see the green. Is it moving?
Yes, it's working.
Ah, perfect. Ah. Can I just try the left and Nina?
Want to, then just pointing.
Oh yes, I think. Oh, just shows. I hear you. Wat ik veel gemeen. Ah, het. Althans. Ja, genau, ja. So, is it okay if we change the order? Or yes.
Does it make sense?
Yes, yes. So then, hi everyone. Is it English okay for everyone? So we just decided spontaneously to change the order today of the schedule. So we would do first the Vajrasattva meditation, and then the Tong Len meditation, and then in the end read the sutra. So it's first.
Yeah, so at first purification, then bodhicitta. Okay, it's a step by step, so it's kind of reverse, and also also because the sutra is rather long, we may have different speeds because it's not my first language. Well, I've spoken English long enough, but I didn't study that sutra in English and traditional Chinese. And so it will be quite relatively new for me to cite out in English. Mm-hmm. And so I guess everyone has different speeds. So I think we start together and then with the sutra, and then slowly you can go on your own speed. That way, and then whoever finishes it, we can just sit for minutes. Conclude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so then everyone can take the prayer book. So I don't know if you are familiar with Vajrasattva. It's a purification meditation, and Vajrasattva, you can see a picture on page 92. That's a picture of Vajrasattva, father and mother. And it said Vajrasattva was Buddha, and he vowed that he will be always there to purify all sentient beings. So we kind of imagine him on our top of our head and how we are purified. But actually, it's not. We can visualize it as an outside object, but we can also visualize it as our future potential, because we can become like Vajrasattva, and so that's our future potential, which is able to really purify ourselves. So we can just find a comfortable position. Just the most important thing is to have a straight back and to feel comfortable, have a stable base. And we can first slightly close our eyes, and maybe we can just arrive for some minutes, just do some breathing. Now we can visualize on our right side sits our father of this life, if he's still there or not, and on our left side sits our mother. The people you don't like, or the people who make you agitated, which you don't like to be in their presence, they are in front of you. They're just sitting here with you. And then your friends and the people you like, the people you enjoy being in their presence, they are behind you. They're all sitting together here. And then all other living beings, the people which you don't know, they are sitting around us. And also all other living beings, like the animals, they are here in a human form. So we are surrounded with countless beings, and we are all meditating together. So then in the space in front of your eyes, there you can visualize the merit field, or you can make it very easy. You can visualize Shakyamuni Buddha as a representation of all the Buddhas, the Dharma and the Sangha. And now we will all together recite the refuge prayer, and you can think that all beings which are sitting here with you, we all take refuge together. So we can read on page 93 three times the refuge prayer. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, and in all the three vehicles, in the Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and bodhisattvas. But most of all, I take refuge in my holy Guru forever. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma and Sangha, and in all the three vehicles, in the Dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and the bodhisattvas. But most of all, I take refuge in my holy Guru forever. I forever take refuge in Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and all the three vehicles, in the dakinis of secret mantra yoga, in the heroes and heroines, in the empowering goddesses and bodhisattvas, but most of all I take refuge in my holy Guru forever. So now you can just think for a moment of what you need to purify. So any action you maybe did today or this week or in your life, or maybe even actions you don't even remember which you did in previous lives. Maybe it was just a small thing that you were thinking bad about someone, or you were treating yourself not so nice. So just think what needs to be purified today. Then we can think, almost every action I do 24 hours a day is motivated by worldly concern, attachment to the comfort of this life. It is like this from birth to death, and in this life, and has been like that from beginningless rebirth. Nearly every action I have ever created has been non-virtuous, the cause of suffering. Not only that, but continuously I have also been breaking my pratimoksha, bodhisattva and tantric vows. First of all, I have created the heaviest of negative karmas in relation to my virtuous friends, getting angry at them, generating wrong views, having no devotional thoughts towards them, harming their holy body, and disobeying their advice. Having these negative imprints on my mental continuum is unbearable. It's as if I swallowed a little poison. I must practice the antidote right away and purify all this negative karma immediately, without a second's delay. So in this way we can generate a strong feeling of urgency and regret. Now we can remember impermanence and death. Many people my age or younger have died. It's a miracle that I am still alive and have this incredible opportunity to purify my negative karma. Death is certain, but its time is most uncertain. If I were to die right now, I would definitely be born in the lower realms. Because I could not practice Dharma there, I would remain in the lower realms for countless eons. Therefore, how unbelievable fortunate I am to be able to purify my negative karma right now without even a second's delay by practicing the Vajrasattva meditation recitation. But I am not practicing this Vajrasattva purification for myself alone. The purpose of my life is to release all hell beings, pretas, animals, humans, asuras, suras, and intermediate state beings from all their suffering and its causes, and lead them to unsurpassed enlightenment. In order to do this, I must first reach enlightenment myself. Therefore, I must purify all my negative karma immediately by practicing the Vajrasattva meditation recitation. So now we have also generated bodhicitta, and we can visualize Vajrasattva on top of our head. Maybe you can. We need to turn again to page 92 to see the image. So it's there is a beautiful lotus flower, and on the lotus flower is a silver moon disk, and on the moon disk there is Vajrasattva, mother and father. Their bodies are white, very shiny, and made of crystal clear light. They have both a face and two arms. He holds a torch and a bell, she a curved knife and a skull cup. They're embracing each other. The father is adorned with 6 mudras, the mother with 5. He sits in the Vajra posture, she in the lotus, and they are radiating powerful light. They're just very beautiful. You can see them in different shades of white, crystal clear white and darker white, just very beautiful and shiny. So now we can think Vajrasattva is my root guru, the holy mind of all the Buddhas, the Dharmakaya, who out of his unbearable compassion, which embraces me and all other sentient beings, appears in this form to purify me and all others. There is a moon disk at Vajrasattva's heart, and there stands the syllable Hum, which is encircled by a garland of the 100-syllable mantra. And then a powerful stream of white nectar flows from the Hum, the mantra garland, and I am cleansed of all sicknesses, spirit harm, negative karma, and obscuration. So first we can visualize that this white nectar flows through us, and like a shower, it just cleans out all dirty actions we did with our body. So all bad karma we created with our actions of the body, it just flows out. You can visualize that dirty water flows out of our lower doors and they just disappear into emptiness. Now I will chant the mantra 7 times on page 96, and we can visualize the white nectar flowing through us and completely purifying all the actions of our body. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Patisha Vrido me bhava Sutoshiyo me bhava Supashiyo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva Siddhi me prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Chidam Shiyam Puruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vashemame Muche Vashapava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pedom Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Patisha Vrido me bhava Sutoshiyo me bhava Supashiyo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva Siddhi me prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Shidam Shiyam Puruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vajemame Muche Vashapava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pedom Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Patishta Vrido me bhava Sutoshiyo me bhava Supashiyo me bhava Anurakto me bhava Sarva Siddhi me prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Chidam Shiyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tata Gata Vashemame Muche Vashapava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pedom Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Patisha Trido me bhava, sutashio me bhava, supashio me bhava, anurakto me bhava, sarva siti me prayacha, sarva karma suchame, chidam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagavan, sarva tata gata, vashema me muche vasha bhava maha samaya sattva, ahum pedom Vajrasattva samaya, Manupalaya Vajrasattva tveno patisha, Vrido me bhava, Sutashio me bhava, Supashio me bhava, Anurakto me bhava, Sarva siti me prayacha, Sarva karma suchame, Chidam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, Bhagavan, Sarvatata gata vashema me munche vashapava mahasamaya sattva, ahum pedam Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tveno patisha, Trido me bhava, sutashio me bhava, supashio me bhava, anurakto me bhava, sarva siti me prayacha, sarva karma suchame, chidam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagavan, sarva tata gata vashema me munche vashabhava mahasamaya sattva, ahum pedom. And now we can think we're completely purified of all our actions with our bodies. And now our lower doors are closing. There's still beautiful white nectar filling us, which comes from Vajrasattva on top of our head. It's completely filling us out, and it overflows. So now it overflows through our mouth, through the eyes, through the ears, and it completely purifies our negative actions with our speech. So everything we have ever said negative about other people, about the Dharma, all the harsh speech, all the gossip, it is now completely purified. And we can chant the mantra 7 times again and visualize how the white nectar is completely filling us and purifying our speech. Om Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tveno patisha, Vrido me bhava, sutashio me bhava, supashio me bhava, anurakto me bhava, sarva siti me prayacha, sarva karma suchame, chidam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagavan, sarva tata gata vashema me munch, Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva, ahum pedom Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tveno patisha, Vrido me bhava, sutashio me bhava, supashio me bhava, anurakto me bhava, sarva siti me prayacha, sarva karma suchame, shitam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagavan, sarva tata gata vashema me munche vashabhava mahasamaya sattva, ahum pedam Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tveno vatisha, Vrido me bhava, sutashio me bhava, supashio me bhava, anurakto me bhava, sarva siti me prayacha, sarva karma suchame, chidam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagavan, sarva tata gata vashema me munche vashabhava mahasamaya sattva, ahum pedom Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tveno patisha, Vrido me bhava, sutashio me bhava, supashio me bhava, anurakto me bhava, sarva siti me prayacha, sarva karma suchame, chidam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajimame Munche Vajabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Perom Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Vatisha Trido me Bhava Sutashiyo me Bhava Supashiyo me Bhava Anorakto me Bhava Sarva Siddhi me Prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Chidam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajramame Mucha Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Perom Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Vatisha Trito me Bhava Sutashiyo me Bhava Supashiyo me Bhava Anurakto me Bhava Sarva Siddhi me Prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Chidam Shiyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajramame Munche Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Perom Vajrasattva Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Vatisha Trido me Bhava Supashiyo me Bhava Supashiyo me Bhava Anurakto me Bhava Sarva Siddhi me Prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Chidam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajramame Munche Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Pe. Now we can think we're completely purified from all negative actions we have ever done with our speech. Now we have to purify all negative actions we have done with our mind. And this time, when the white nectar flows into our body, it's just like a light is on. So when there is the light, there is no shadow anymore. So as soon as the white nectar is flowing into our body, there is not any darkness anymore. So we are completely purified from all negative actions we have ever done with our mind. So all the attachment, all hatred, all fear, all insecurities are completely purified when we are now chanting 7 times again the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Patisha Vrido me Bhava Sutoshiya me Bhava Supashiya me Bhava Anurakto me Bhava Sarva Siddhi me Prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Chidam Shiyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajramame Munche Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Perom Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tvena Patisha Trido me Bhava Sutashiyo me Bhava Supashiyo me Bhava Anurakto me Bhava Sarva Siddhi me Prayacha Sarva Karma Suchame Chidam Shiyam Kuruhum Ha 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 ho Bhagavan Sarva Tathagata Vajramame Munche Vajrabhava Mahasamaya Sattva Ahum Perom Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Tveno Patisha Trido me Bhava Sutoshiyo me Bhava Supashiyo me Bhava Anurakto me bhava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma suchame chidam shiyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tata kata vashe mame muche vashe bhava mahasamaya sattva ahum perom vashe sattva samaya manupalaya vashe sattva tveno patisha Vrido me pava, sutashio me pava, supashio me pava, anurakto me pava, sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma suchame, chidam shiyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho bhagavan, sarva tata kata vashe mame munche vasha pava mahasamaya sattva ahum perom. Vajrasattva samaya manupalaya Vajrasattva tveno patisha Drito me pava sutoshio me pava Supashio me pava Anuraktu me pava Sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma suchame Chidam shiyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan Sarva tata kata vasha mame muche vasha pava mahasamaya sattva ahum perom vasha sattva samaya manupalaya vasha sattva tveno patisha trido me pava sutashio me pava supashio me pava anuraktu me pava sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma suchame Chidam shiyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tata kata vashe mame muche vasha pava mahasamaya sattva ahum perom vasha sattva samaya manupalaya vasha sattva tveno patisha Vrido me pava sutashio me pava supashio me pava agnorakto me pava Sarva siddhi me prayacha sarva karma suchame Chiram shiyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagavan sarva tata kata vashe mame muche vasha pava mahasamaya sattva ahum pem. From the crown of my head, Guru Vajrasattva says, child of the family, your negativities, obscurations, and broken damaged pledges have been completely purified. So you can think you're completely free of any negative karma and feel very blissful and full of white light. And now we can think of refraining from creating negativities again. Maybe you can think about something you want to change. Maybe it's just for today. So maybe for today you don't want to talk bad about other people's anymore. So then say to yourselves, from now on, up to I will go to sleep, I will not say any negative things about anybody else. Or maybe you can think about something you will not do anymore this week or this month. Just think about something which you know that you can do. Before Guru Vajrasattva, I vow never again to commit those negative actions from which I can easily abstain, and not to commit for a day, an hour, or at least a few seconds, those negative actions from which I find it difficult to abstain. So now you can go back to the visualization of Guru Vajrasattva on top of your head. So you can think that the mother, the female form, she's dissolving into the male form, and then the Vajrasattva is getting smaller and smaller until it's just one very bright white point of light. It's a small ball of light, but very powerful. And it enters your body on top of your head, on the crown of your head, and wanders down to your heart. So now you have at your heart this ball of light, which is expanding now until your whole body is totally filled with blissful white light. And now you are just like Vajrasattva, so your body, speech, and mind becomes like Guru Vajrasattva's holy body, speech, and mind. You feel very blissful, very happy, full of white light. And we can think everything around us is slowly, slowly dissolving into emptiness, into an empty space. And then we also remember that we are empty. The thing which we call I is empty of inherent existence. So we can think in emptiness, there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma, and there is no negative karma created. We can rest in this emptiness for some minutes. And now you remember that the only way you can be of benefit to all other sentient beings, you have to have this worldly body. So slowly, slowly from the emptiness, you manifest again in this body and you come back to this presence for being able to be of real benefit for living beings. And then we can read together the dedication. It's on page 97. Due to all these merits of the 3 times collected by all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, myself, and all other sentient beings, which appears to be real from their own side, but which are empty, may I, who appears to be real but is empty, achieve Guru Vajrasattva's enlightenment, which appears to be real but is empty, and lead all sentient beings who appear to be real but are totally empty to that enlightenment, which appears to be real but is empty, by myself alone, who appears to be real but is also totally empty, non-existent from my own side. May the precious bodhicitta, the source of all happiness and success for myself and all other sentient beings, be generated within my own mind and in the minds of all sentient beings without even a second's delay, and may that which has been generated be increased. May I and all other sentient beings have Lama Tsongkhapa as our direct guru in all our lifetimes, never be separated for even a second from the pure path that is greatly praised by the conquered Buddhas, and actualize the complete path, the 3 principal paths and the 2 stages of highest yoga tantra, the root of which is guru devotion, within our minds as quickly as possible. Just as the brave Manchushi and Samantha Bhadra realize things as they are, I dedicate all these virtues in the best way that I may follow after them. Whatever dedications the 3 times victorious ones gone to bliss have admired as best, in the same way I also perfectly dedicate all these roots of virtue so that I may perform good works. I think we can rejoice that we did this purification today, because Lama Zopa Rinpoche says it is insane not to do this meditation every day, and maybe we are a bit too lazy and don't do it every day. So it's very good we did it today, because as you know, it's Saka Dawa and it is multiplied by 100 million times. So we kind of made it for the last day. So thank you. Want to make a show?
because we have people, Nina and Jeff online, so need to also hear it. Okay, let's see. So, according to our program, the next one is meditation on Tong Len. Tong Len meditation is the meditation that helps us to cultivate the mind of bodhicitta, mind of compassion, and often described as taking and giving meditation. So I'll guide this slowly, and you don't have text. I don't think we have text in the book, in the prayer book, but I will guide very, very slowly, and we will have pauses for us to contemplate. And so you can just find a very comfortable posture. However, you're sitting cross-legged or on a chair, just find your seat. I will be sitting a little bit, about 20 minutes or so, but in between, if you feel you need to move or you need to scratch something, that's okay too, yeah? So key thing is that just to find first your seat and settle in your seat. You can take a couple deep breaths just to bring our awareness back to our body and in this space. Deep breaths here. Maintain a relaxed yet strong spine with our heart open, chest open. Symbolize that our heart is also open to everything that comes in our way, either being the difficulties from within or from outside. We are open to witness that. So find a natural rhythm of your own breath. Slowly quiet your mind. I think with the Vajrasattva practice already, we are kind of prepared for this. So it's okay, we just come back to this tranquility, the happy state of mind that's clear, lots of happiness in our mind. So we just sit here for a couple seconds, settling in, bring our awareness in this space, bring our attention and our awareness in this room and our Buddhist buddies here. It's such a great time that we are able to sit together and meditate together. And it's said that we don't meet people we're not supposed to meet. So we all have karmic connections to be in this room all together on this special day. And for however the quality of the meditation is, or it's a special day that we are able to be here. And we take time out of our busy life, busy schedule. You may have traveled quite far. You may have to change your schedule to come to this sitting and meditation and chanting together. So be happy with your effort that we are all here. Now, slowly bring to your mind a positive motivation for doing this meditation together. Perhaps thinking that it will be a cause to experience enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. That's the ultimate goal, that we can become free of suffering, free from samsara, so that eventually we lead all beings to enlightenment. have this strong conviction that we can do it alone. There's no need to stress over it. It will take time. But without effort and enthusiasm, we'll get there somehow. As it said that life is dissatisfaction, there's suffering and there's pain and there's difficulties that we all experience in our lives. So perhaps we can imagine all these difficulties, pain, or suffering as something black, quite heavy, and perhaps a little bit hot kind of light. So sometimes it's described these negative conditions as black smoke. So bring to mind that your experience of maybe in your life a little bit pain, conditions or situations where you feel pain or suffering. Imagine them as black smoke. Now, imagine the happiness in life. Happiness, the pleasure, the lightness in life as something white, cool in color. Still keep in mind the natural rhythm of your breath. Inhale and exhale with these two images in your mind. Now we imagine that this black, heavy smoke, this pain that you had suffered, you had experienced as black smoke, coming into your heart chakra, which is where our consciousness sits and sometimes our cherished mind sits as well. So we bring that smoke, black, heavy smoke, to the heart chakra and transform our self-cherished mind into something white, happiness, white light. So as we breathing in, bringing the smoke, black smoke, destroying our self-cherishing egoistic mind and transform it into white, clear light. Just as like the nature of our own consciousness, which is love, pure, clear light. So as we breathe in, we take in this black smoke, destroying our self-conscious, self-cherishing mind, transforming it into loving kindness, compassion, clear light. And allow that clear light to fill up your entire body. And bring to mind that we're not on this planet alone. We have our yoga friends, our Buddhist friends here, and also our neighbors, our parents, brothers and sisters, and also strangers. Yeah, we are all here living here. As much as we have difficulties in our life, all beings have difficulties in their life as well. Perhaps they're pain or suffering some mental distress, and in some parts of the world suffer. So if it's still okay with you, we can imagine that we're taking your pain away from them as black smoke coming, destroying our ego, our self-cherishing mind. If it's too strong for you, you can just stay in the previous meditation. Take care of yourself. Important. Perhaps bring to mind that your close ones or your loved ones, that you want to take away their pain or their problems, as little as just helping them, maybe just to, pick up something for them. They are unable to do it. So imagine that you're taking pain or difficulties from your loved one or from strangers, as black smoke. Bring it into your heart. Transform it. Then send out love, caring, compassion. And maybe just not these lofty words, but just very simple helping hands to anybody that's surrounding us. So allow your heart to be open. Possibility that you have this strength, you have this power to not only help yourself to transform, but also to take away pain and suffering from others. So allow yourself to do. Imagine that your highest potential of compassion possible can be achieved by yourself alone. And allow yourself to be surrounded by this white, clear light, clear consciousness that you just experienced. Allow it to be present and filled up the whole body. Imagine yourself just like a lighthouse, sending out lights to all beings, human or non-human, animals, form, formless. Allow yourself just like this lighthouse, sending light to all beings that need it. Take away from their sufferings and send them love, caring, compassion, at your own ability, however little it is. We continue to practice breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, taking in suffering, pain, discomfort, your loved ones, anyone you can. Sending out love, peace, light, destroys darkness, all being, just like a lighthouse. Lost thoughts in this, they just gently, your thoughts, your inhalation and exhalation. Just slowly come back to the meditation again of king, pain, satisfaction, giving, light, ease, caring, even at a basic level. Someone's thirsty, give them water. Someone's hungry, give them food. Some And even if we don't have money, we can always give smile. Sometimes brighten other people's face. Don't underestimate how powerful you are. This lighthouse. Now we deepen our breaths. Feel really great that we have done this Tong Len meditation, that we cultivate our mind, be familiar ourselves with the mind of bodhicitta. And we can dedicate this meditation. So we dedicate all the positive energy that we have created, that we may be able to destroy the self-cherishing and perfectly practicing Tong Len. May we be able to develop the quality of bodhicitta so that we may be able to realize our greatest potential for enlightenment in order to free all beings from their suffering and to place them in perfect peace and happiness. And you yourself can. So now, if you're ready, you can, feel like we can start to bring breathing back to normal, to our normal rhythm, and slowly come out of meditation. You have your eyes closed, you can open them, or move your body a little bit, or just simply take 2 deep breaths to wrap up. This meditation is very powerful, so it's recommended that you don't have to sit on a cushion to do it. When you see people having difficulty, sometimes you practice this, taking in and giving. And Pama Chodron said that, gave the example that there was a man who was in a very heated discussion, in a conflicted situation. And the other man was just so overwhelmed. The only response he had was to do Tong Len. And eventually, the person who was being aggressive just somehow slowed down. So you can change situation by doing this simple meditation. It's not about controlling yourself. Not just doing it, transforming perhaps our own immediate reaction, anger that's coming up. You transform it and sending, and somehow energetically it may work. And there's cases that worked. So you have to try it yourself, but that's basic meditation on Tong Len. And I myself tried it sometimes, and it was magic in a way that I was suffering something, and I say, okay, if I am suffering that now, please let it ripen around, like people who also suffer the same, have that suffering ripen upon me, so they don't have to suffer anymore. Because you're suffering already anyway. So just give it all to me, and so they don't have to suffer. And the funny thing is, the pain actually went away. I don't know how that worked, but it went away. I experienced it once, but it was so strong and so powerful. I think for me, it's a practice. I think it may work. You have to try it. Yeah, but don't. I heard that do not take the pain that you're not experiencing already. Otherwise, it can be too strong. So it'll be like the pain or the difficulties you're already experiencing. Let me have it. Have the confidence I have it. Do not create things that you're not suffering already. Like don't take things that's not necessary. Yeah. But also imagine that difficulties I'm taking is helping me to get rid of the self-cherishing mind, because that's the troublemaker, that you want to get rid of it. So just like taking it and sending out, but remember, I think Venerable Namgyal said, remember it creates a big bang in your heart. Smoke comes out and destroy your ego. And then send out and transform the love and peace and light to it. But the big bang is important, he said. It has to bang. And I was like, okay, is it really hot? Or he said, oh, you're too complicated. But just imagine it does have to create the sense of that you're destroying your self-cherishing. That's for this meditation, and we're at 7:50. Should we take a break?
Yes, maybe again some minutes.
Yeah, we take a break at 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Then yes, so we come back at 8, not come back. I think we're all in this house, but we come back to our seat at 8, and then we will. Does everyone have the sutra that we'll be citing? No.
But it's here.
Yes,
Go
then coming for the meditation.
Okay.
Left it at home.
But maybe so we can maybe share.
Yeah.
So I have it.
Or does anyone has high?
I'm sure I actually that it's not allowed to.
It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have it twice.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Or someone has Wi-Fi to share, and they can download it. Phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Thanks for that.
Do you want to do it again? As we started the program, they will go the Vajrasattva. Yeah. So it's really good to purify. And then Tong Len is about the Chitta, it's about compassion. And the sutra is on. Okay. So the first one happens.
I see.
And then now we're doing the
first one happened and now the second one finished.
yes.
Okay.
So we just reverse the first one with the last one.
I see.
So you still miss the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You able to get it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just looking at your computer. Oh, yes. Do you need internet?
No, I have my Wi-Fi, but
You're too small.
no, it's fine. But it's just so many pages.
Yes.
Okay.
But you know what? I think we chant, we
Yes.
recite for an hour,
Yes.
and then
And where does it? So it starts really
the
here?
very beginning. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
But
okay.
I heard it takes about 40 minutes
Yeah.
to read it.
No, when I
Okay.
read it, I read it so slowly. It's like,
Yeah.
so it's better. Maybe tourists can read it. Could read.
Yes, but I the same also before.
Good, we all knew who has read it. I got my Mandarin copy. It's actually quite, yeah. But I also don't read it out loud. I study it, but not reading. Like they chant it. People actually take time to chant. But anyway.
So I do this, put this thing out.
So you lift this up,
Yeah.
and then it's the break that you can stop it right here.
Okay.
And then
Yes.
it's
All right. Thank you. Maybe this. How helpful.
Yeah. It's
Acting so many people.
You were.
Because we're like very short.
short notice.
Yeah, we just thought about it. And
Okay, when you send the email, right?
It's good. It's
Careful what you
good.
wish for.
Yeah.
Well, maybe because there are these two courses recently. No? I mean, I was here at the course. That's why.
Which one?
The one, the Buddhism in a nutshell.
Ah,
And now
lovely. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
just now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
End of this month, we have now.
Yes, I saw. I won't be here, unfortunately. I subscribed to the one in July. The one about the mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lovely.
But unfortunately, the next one I'm not here.
It's okay.
But I saw that one is like the beginning of the whole.
Yes, the whole cycle.
Yeah, will there be more?
Yes.
Okay, not now, there's one, but it's already in progress, right?
Yes. Well, because I plan the program.
Okay.
With the help of every
you know.
So yes, definitely, there'll be one. Also, we trying to publish. We just had a group meeting yesterday. We're trying to publish other courses.
Okay.
So there's meditation ABC in October as well, and the modules will continue.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll probably once a month or once every 2.
Okay.
But different modules.
Yeah.
Move through.
And it's how many?
14.
Okay.
Do the weekend, hopefully.
Yeah. 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 English.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. Just the same one as the regular.
Yes,
As the-
yes, yes.
Okay. I will do
Yes,
that.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's really.
Thank you. So not so twin.
Ah,
Then
this
yeah,
side,
then you can even
No.
Or yeah, I think so. Ah, yes. So now we can read the sutra together. And I think we will read it for out loud for maybe 10 minutes and then read it silently. And if it's very good to when you read it silently, you keep on moving your lips. So it's kind of you're kind of whispering or mumbling. It so it's kind of also creates a imprint in your body and not only in your mind when you're only reading it for yourself. So we start on the Vajrasattva Sutra. In the language of India, Arya Vajrasattva Nama Prajna Paramita Mahayana Sutra. In Tibetan, Pax Pashes Ravki Parol Tukin Dorje Tok Pashes Biaba Tek Pashen Pointo. In English, he calls it Mahayana Sutra on the wisdom gone beyond the Vajrasattva. Frustrated the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Thus did I hear at one time, the Bhagavan was dwelling in Shasvasi, the grove of Prince Jeta in the garden of Anathapindana, together with the great Sangha of bhikshus of 1,250 bhikshus and the great many Bodhisattva Mahasattvas. Then in the morning, having put on the lower and upper robes and carried a begging bowl, Bhagavan entered the great city of Shravasti to request alms. Then having gone to the great city of Shravasti to request alms, Bhagavan afterwards enjoyed the alms food, having performed the activity of food. Since he had given up alms of later food, put away the begging bowl and upper robe. He washed his feet thus upon the reflection, and having assumed the cross-legged posture, straightened the body upright and placed mindfulness in front. Then many bhikshus approached to the place where the Bhagavan was, and having reached there, bowing their heads to the Bhagavan's feet, circumambulated 3 times and stepped to one side. Also at the time the Venerable Subhuti, joining that very assembly, sat down. Then the Venerable Subhuti rose from the seat, placed the upper robe over one shoulder, set his right knee on the ground, bowed joining palms toward the Bhagavan, and said this to the Bhagavan. Bhagavan, the extent to which the Tathagata Arhat perfectly enlightened Buddha has benefited Bodhisattva Mahasattvas with highest benefit, the extent to which the Tathagata has entrusted the Bodhisattva Mahasattvas with highest entrustment. Bhagavan, it is astonishing. Sugata, it is astonishing. Bhagavan, how should one who has correctly entered the Bodhisattva's vehicle abide? How practice, how control the mind? That was said, and the Bhagavan said to the Venerable Subhuti, Subhuti, well said, well said. Subhuti, it is so, it is so. The Tathagata has benefited Bodhisattva Mahasattva with the highest benefit. The Tathagata has entrusted the Bodhisattva Mahasattvas with the highest entrustment. Subhuti, therefore, listen and properly retain it in mind. And I will explain to you how one has correctly entered the Bodhisattva's vehicle should abide, how practice, how control the mind. Having replied, Bhagavan spoke indeed. The Venerable Subhuti listened in accordance with the Bhagavan, and the Bhagavan said this. Subhuti, here one has correctly entered the Bodhisattva's vehicle should generate the mind of enlightenment, thinking this. As many as are included in the category of sentient beings, born from egg, born from the womb, born from heat and moisture, born from miraculously, with form, without form, with discrimination, without discrimination, but not without just with discrimination. There are no sentient beings as many as is designated by implication as sentient beings. All those I shall cause to pass completely beyond sorrow into the realms of nirvana without reminder of the aggregates. Although limitless sentient beings have thus been caused to pass completely beyond sorrow, no sentient being whatsoever has been caused to pass completely beyond sorrow. Why is that? Subhuti, because if a bodhisattva engages in discriminating a sentient being, he is not to be called a bodhisattva. Why is that? Subhuti, if anyone engages in discriminating a sentient being, or engages in discriminating a living being, or engages in discriminating a person, they are not to be called a bodhisattva. Further, Subhuti, a bodhisattva gives a gift without abiding in a thing, gives a gift without abiding in a phenomenon whatsoever. A gift should be given not abiding in a visual form. A gift should be given not abiding in sound, smell, taste, tactility, or no phenomenon either. Subhuti, without abiding in discriminating anything whatsoever as any sign. Thus does a bodhisattva give a gift. Why is that? Subhuti, because the heap of merit of the bodhisattva who gives a gift without abiding, Subhuti, it is not easy to take a measure of. Subhuti, what do you think about this? Do you think it is easy to take the measure of space in the East? Subhuti replied, Bhagavan, it is not so. The Bhagavan said, Subhuti, similarly, do you think it is easy to take the measure of space in the south, west, north, above, below, the intermediate directions, and the 10 directions? Subhuti replied, Bhagavan, it is not so. The Bhagavan said, Subhuti, similarly, the heap of merit of that bodhisattva who gives a gift without abiding is also not easy to take the measure of. Subhuti, what do you think about this? Is one viewed as a tathagata due to the perfect marks? Subhuti replied, Bhagavan, it is not so. One is not viewed as a tathagata due to the perfect marks. Why is that? Because that itself, which is the tathagata called perfect marks, are not perfect marks. He replied thus, and the Bhagavan said this with a venerable Subhuti. Subhuti, to the degree there are perfect marks, to that degree there is deception, to the degree there are no perfect marks, to that degree there is no deception. Thus view the Tathagata's marks and no marks. He said that, and the Venerable Subhuti replied to Bhagavan, Bhagavan, in the future period, at the end of the 500, when the holy Dharma will totally perish, will any sentient beings produce correct discrimination upon the words of sutras, such as this being explained? The Bhagavan said, Subhuti, do not say what you have to say. In the future period, at the end of the 500, when the holy Dharma will totally perish, will any sentient beings produce correct discrimination upon the words of sutras such as this explained? Moreover, Subhuti, in the future period, at the end of the 500, when the holy Dharma will totally perish, there will be Bodhisattva Mahasattvas endowed with morality, endowed with qualities, endowed with wisdom. Subhuti, those Bodhisattvas Mahasattvas moreover will not have made homage to just a single Buddha. They will not have produced fruit of virtue just a single Buddha. Subhuti, there will be Bodhisattvas Mahasattvas who have made homage to many hundred thousands of Buddhas and produced fruits of virtue to many hundred thousands of Buddhas. Subhuti, those who will acquire merely a single mind of faith upon the words of such sutras as this being explained. Subhuti, Tathagatas alone. Subhuti, they are seen by the Tathagata. Subhuti, all those sentient beings will produce and perfectly collect them on another heap of merit. Why is that, Subhuti? Because those Bodhisattva Mahasattvas will not engage in discriminating the self, and will not discriminate the sentient beings, will not discriminate the living beings, will not engage in discriminating the person. Subhuti, those Bodhisattvas Mahasattvas will not engage in discriminating phenomena, nor discriminating non-phenomena, nor will they engage in discrimination on non-discrimination. Why is that? Subhuti, because if those Bodhisattva Mahasattvas engage in discriminating phenomena, That itself would be awareness. Grasping yourself and grasping a sentient being, grasping a living being, grasping a person, because even they engage in discriminating phenomena as non-existent, that would be of them grasping a self, grasping a sentient being, grasping a living being, grasping a person. Why is that? Further Subhuti, because the Bodhisattva should not only grasp phenomena, or grasp non-phenomena. Therefore, thinking of that, the Tathagata says, if by those who know this Dharma treatises like an oath, even Dharma should be given up, what need is there to mention no Dharmas? Further, the Bhagavan said to the Venerable Subhuti, Subhuti, what do you think about this? Does the Dharma that was manifestly and completely realized by the Tathagata unsurpassed perfect and complete enlightenment exist whatsoever? Has any Dharma been taught by the Tathagata? He said that the Venerable Subhuti replied to the Bhagavan, Bhagavan, as I understand this meaning that was taught by the Bhagavan, the Dharma that was manifestly and completely realized by the Tathagata, unsurpassed perfect and complete enlightenment, does not exist whatsoever. The Dharma that was taught by the Tathagata does not exist whatsoever. Why is that? Because any Dharma manifestly and completely realized and taught by the Tathagata is not to be grasped, not to be expressed. It is not Dharma, nor is it not Karma. Why is that? Because Arya beings are differentiated by the uncountable. Maybe we can now read it silently. And if you are finished, you can just meditate and stay in the silence. Yes. Yes.
Still married. Due to the merits of this virtuous action, may I quickly attain the state of the Guru Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme true bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more.
And the short long life prayer. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you're the source of all happiness and good. All powerful, generous, sweet tempting Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. You who uphold the subsidiary's moral way, who serve as a bountiful bearer for, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manchuna's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, Savior of myself and others, your disciples, please live long. Praise Lama Tsung. Here it says 3 times on my book. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tomkapa, crown jewel of the sages of the lands of snow, Tulosakapa, at your feet I make requests. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, crown jewel of the sages of endless wisdom, Tulosakapa, at your feet I make requests. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, the crown jewel of the sages of endless wisdom, Tulosakapa, at your feet and make requests. Then we can also recite 3 times the short mantra, which is like I think that's a special mantra for this group, so that we are successful with all the Dharma practice we do, and that we are able to benefit for the people in Zurich and for all people and for all. Om Pipula Garbe Mani Parve Tata Kata Dari Shani Mani Mani Suparve Bimalai Sangara Kambira Hum Salasal Buddha Bilokrite Kuya Adinana Garbe Soha. Om Pipula Garbe Mani Parve Tata Kata Dari Shani Mani Mani Suparve Bimalai Sangara Kambira Hum Salasal Buddha Bilokrite Kuya Adinana Garbe Soha. Om Vibhula Karma Mani Karma Tantaka Tatari Shani Mani Super Primalai Sangara Gambira Hum Sara Sola Buddha Vilokit Kui Atmanaka Besoha. For Gyapshelama's Parinirvana, to always have perfect health and to always be free of obstacles, and for all Rinpoche's Dharma projects around the world to be highly successful, including all FMT centers projects.
The holiness actually, the Kata Sutra last year. You can find the recording and video. Hopefully it's
Yes, I think it's really many things which I don't understand yet, and I really need to study. Bye, Jeff and Nina. Have a good evening. See you soon.
Oh, really?
Enjoy practice. Being in Poland.